On the news tonight, President Muhammadu Buhari expresses sadness over demise of Queen Elizabeth II of England, hopes for a continuous robust relationship with King Charles. Okolowo Shao Junction on Jeba Road craves for government urgent attention. Sympathizers extol virtues of late career diplomat Ambassador Abdulkadir Imam as dignitaries converged for his fidel. Plus, tidbit from the world of entertainment and sport. This is News Tonight, coming to you live from the studio of NTA ILORIN. I am Ahmed Fulani. Many thanks for joining us. President Muhammadu Buhari says he received with immense sadness news of the passing of Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom. The Nigerian leader made his feelings known in a condolence message issued by his spokesperson, Malam Garba Shehu, on Thursday evening in Abuja. According to the president, the story of modern Nigeria will never be complete without a chapter on Queen Elizabeth II, a touring global personality and an outstanding leader. He prayed King Charles III's reign would witness the continuing robust and sisterly relations between our two nations. Kerosene is a flammable hydrocarbon liquid commonly used as a fuel for domestic purpose. However, the total removal of subsidy on the product by the federal government has created untold hardship on the citizens, particularly the low-income earners, as a result of the rising costs of kerosene. This report takes a look at the ripple effect of high cost of kerosene on consumers. One cannot understand why kerosene that used to be taken for granted in Nigeria in the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s suddenly turned into gold that most citizens can no longer afford. The reason is not unconnected with the corruption-ridden oil industry system and the eventual deregulation of the product, which led to subsidy removal on kerosene. This has led to the high cost of the product, as a litre of kerosene is now sold for 850 naira, while a full tank of 50 litres costs 100,000 naira. This 70-year-old Salamat Suleiman has been selling kerosene for the past 4 decades and is baffled with how the price of kerosene has skyrocketed in the last few months.
When I started selling kerosene, it was 5 naira per gallon. But now, a drum is sold for 100,000 naira. Even kerosene is now scarce, and the one we get has been mixed, so it's not that good.
There is scarcity of it. People don't even have the money to buy it.
We beg our government that they should help us to reduce the price.
Apart from the deregulation of the kerosene, high demand for the product by manufacturing industries is also responsible for increase in the price.
To get kerosene from Warri site now to ILORIN here, with transport, with everything, to take you up to at least 790 naira before it will get here. I'm talking of liter. And what do you expect from those that use very huge amount of money to bring it here? They will want to have their gain too.
The likes of Salamat Suleiman and Mariam Kolo, who depend on kerosene for their businesses, will appreciate government intervention to bring down the price of kerosene as soon as possible. Residents and motorists plying Okolowo and Shao Junction along Jeba Highway have bemoaned the rate of fatal accidents at these crossroads. Kauta Raji was at Shao Junction and she brought back this report.
This long stretch of road is Jeba Road, and ILORIN Metropolis is connected to this road by Shao and Okolowo Junction. These T junctions have become dangerous with the spate of ghastly accidents that occur on a weekly basis. Recently, a lecturer of Kwara State University lost his life in a ghastly accident at this junction.
The road had been scary over the years. We have had a lot of bitter experiences, both with the students and the staff, because vehicles either coming from the down south and going to the north, or from the north coming down south, speed across that junction. and it has usually been very fatal.
Accidents almost happened this morning if not for God's intervention.
As if this is not enough, the road is undergoing expansion which will make it more difficult for pedestrians and motorists to cross.
The expansion, we don't know what the road expansion will do for now.
Dr. Stephen Afolabi, an associate professor with the Kwara State University, plies the road on a daily basis, and his experience is not palatable. This has forced him and the university community to seek for solutions to avert this danger. According to these lecturers, they have written Ministry of Works and the Road Safety Corps who kicked against bumps because it is not allowed on highways. Well, if bumps cannot be constructed on the highway, what then is the way out?
We want to overhead bridge so that it will reduce the accidents.
Government should please help us. Even if the flyover will not be a long stretch, it will at least save lives, save property, and also help us to overcome the varying challenges that we have often faced on that road.
We are believing that the federal government will go further to construct overhead bridge or to secure our lives.
We want government to construct overhead bridge and pedestrian bridge to avoid more accidents.
They prayed government to consider it a matter of urgency in order to save lives. Kaushal Raji, NTA News.
More news for you after this commercial break. Please don't go away.
Shola, come and help me. You need to learn.
But I'm more interested in drawing.
How are you going to be part of the business if you don't learn?
You just don't understand.
Morning. Anyone for some Lipton?
The rich taste of Lipton awakens body and mind.
Let me have a look at your drawings. Son, these designs are amazing.
Lipton Yellow Label Tea. Awaken to what really matters.
Glad to have you back. Having the fear of Allah and faith in Him as well as knowing His uniqueness have been described as sterling qualities that Muslims should endeavor to exhibit in their day-to-day activities in order to attract blessings from Allah. These were the focus of the Jummah sermon by Imam Muhammad Bello of late General Adisa Jumat Mosque in Ilorin. Muhammad Azan has the report.
Delivering the sermon, Imam Muhammad Bello said a true Muslim is that person that believes in the oneness of Allah and the Quran as his guiding principles. The cleric wants Muslims to abstain from polytheism and practice Islam in accordance with the way and manner of Prophet Muhammad. Success, wealth and death, he reminded, are destined by Allah. He thereafter led the worshippers in the observance of the 2 rakat prayers. Some worshippers spoke on what they learned from the sermon.
Allah is the King of Kings, and no matter how high the king is in the world, he will go. But Allah the King will forever be. To all be patient, and we should look up to Allah.
There's nothing apart from Allah. After Allah is Allah, so we should all accept Him as the only one that we need to worship, that we need to praise.
Also enjoying the entire Muslims that God has power to make everybody a billionaire, but we never do that. That is how He used to do these things.
The prayer was attended by worshippers from GRA and its environs. Muhammad Azan, NTA News.
Let's join Peace Olariwaju on entertainment news.
In a verified Twitter page, gave tribute to Queen Elizabeth, who she said was a woman without a choice but yet served her country gracefully. The billionaire's daughter also referred to the late monarch as a selfless woman. In another development, veteran Nigerian music producer Don Jazzy, in his social media page, hailed Asake for his street music sensation. According to him, the singer should be given the Nice Rated Artist Award as he deserves it. Meanwhile, Nigerian fast-rising singer Joseph Akinfewa Donos, known as Joe Boy, took to his social media page to celebrate as his album was nominated for Best Dance and Electronic Music at the 64th Grammys Award. The singer in his social media page shared with his fans the certification of recognition he got from the Recording Academy. Peace Olariwaju, NTA News.
And Kaushal Raji is standing by for updates on Sport World.
to honor Queen Elizabeth II's extraordinary life and contribution to the nation. And as a mark of respect, this weekend's Premier League matches round have been postponed, including Monday evening's game. All sporting activities in Britain scheduled for the weekend, including Test cricket and European Golf's PGA Championship, matches in the English Football League and Women's Super League have also been postponed as a mark of respect for the late Queen. However, sporting chiefs have been advised to avoid any clash with a state funeral, a date yet to be announced. Nigeria international Victor Osimhen will miss the Italian team's home fixture with Spezia on Saturday and also the Super Eagles friendly match with Algeria as he suffered a hamstring injury. The 23-year-old striker sustained injury while playing for Napoli in a 4-1 victory against Premier League giants Liverpool on Wednesday evening. He missed a penalty in the 18th minute and sustained an injury leading to his substitution for Giovanni Simon. The federal government has scrapped the league management company managing the Nigeria Professional Football League. The decision became imperative after a competent court of jurisdiction declared the league management company an illegal body. The government also ordered the Nigeria Football Federation to withdraw the league management company license and set up an interim management committee to oversee the league. Kauthar Raji, NTA News.
Dignitaries from far and near converged on late Ambassador Imam Abdul Qadir's family compound in Ilorin Metropolis to give honor to the former diplomat who served the country meritoriously. Abdul Wahid Bibire reports that sympathizers who attended the special prayer for the deceased were also admonished to see death as an inevitable end and be prepared for it by always engaging in good deeds.
A thought-provoking sermon delivered by the Grand Mokadam of Ilorin, Sheikh Suleiman Damboronu, reminded the people about the journey of life and death, emphasizing that everything about life is vanity, while encouraging the children of the deceased to keep the bond of the family by sustaining the good virtues of their late father. The Islamic cleric also urged the children not to allow the good name of their father to go into extinction. The Imam Imali of Ilorin, Sheikh Abdullahi Abdul Hamid, also led other notable Islamic clerics in the recitation of some verses from the Quran for the repose of the soul of the deceased. Ambassador Abdul Qadir Muhammad Imam's death is no doubt a big vacuum that will be difficult to fill, according to his children and dignitaries present.
Oh, my father was known for piety, sincerity of purpose, patriotism.
He was a very principled man and very humble to the core.
He's to humble ourselves and to give service to our people.
He's a man of God. He spent all his life for Islam.
He's a very good man. He used to take care of us when he was alive.
As a career diplomat, Ambassador Imam served in various capacities in Saudi Arabia, Libya, Lebanon, and Poland until his death on the 1st of September 2022. Ambassador Imam was the chairman of the Kwara State chapter of the School for Arabic Old Students Association. He is survived by 2 wives, many children and grandchildren. He was aged 90 years. Abdul Wahid Bibire, NTA News.
That report leads us to the end of today's package. Many thanks for watching. I leave you with the outlook of tomorrow's weather forecast. Good night.